And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. Play fake here on first down. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Danielle Hunter in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Yeah, what's called? We go to the library a little bit. Just tell her to go to the library right now without me.
And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout.
And then ask her what the room number is, and I'll be there for
her. Here in this first quarter. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Gotta go.
They pitch out to Howard. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10. And it's a welcome back to health for last year's #1 pick. This is Dalvin Cook. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does?
Yeah.
It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
A first down throw for Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Thanks.
Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
It's crazy because I get paid fucking tomorrow, too.
Award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play's going and being able to make a play on the football.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Yeah.
On second down, Trubisky.
Nah, bro, what the fuck?
Picked off by Harrison Smith, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Why you throw it like that?
Well, if you go by the numbers,
If I would have threw a bullet, he would have picked it with Anthony Barr. If it was a float like it was supposed, like that shouldn't have been a pick. At best, that should have been a fucking drop pass.
It winds up getting picked off.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw.
Yeah.
That must have
Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. 7 yards. The pick.
Now, Mr. Trubisky can't throw high passes. It would have been it really would have been a fucking pick.
You're able to hit a receiver
Why you
in
catch it?
stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
First grab so far for Diggs. It's a first down.
I do have to admit, I like
0-0.
it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with
What?
the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap.
Bro, it literally just made my nigga stand there and watch this nigga run straight past him.
You see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up.
The thing is, I wasn't even on him. So
on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10.
So it literally just made my nigga sat there and watch him for no reason.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Cousins now on second down. And it's caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Cousins able to connect with Treadwell for a Minnesota first.
Let's go. Black.
They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle?
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Cousins to throw it. Going with a screen for Murray. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been posted in their locker room since day one. They've got the chance to control their own destiny.
And there's nothing more powerful than saying that you won the division, because I know from building a team, when I talk with all the GMs and the player personnel directors, they always talk about, to get to the playoffs in the NFL, you have to have a team that's constructed to win your division. Beat those teams first. That's your #1 path to getting there, and they can get that done in this game.
Trubisky to throw on second. Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And this is a guy who last week not only helped his real team, but really helped a lot of fantasy teams. 3 trips to pay dirt. They got to contain him.
And watching him play is like going to lunch with you when you order that combo plate, right? In this case, his combo plate is he can go over the top of you and catch it in front, turn it into a big game, run past you, and then uses his size and his physical abilities to keep you away from the football. Hard to defend this guy.
Reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. Shaheen, the tight end, on the right side. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, Trubisky. He leaves this one for Howard. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here's Sherrills. Now, nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now out comes Minnesota. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle. Two minutes to play here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Oh, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a 2nd one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
On 3rd down, Cousins. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Bears take over. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
What the fuck, bro?
It's incomplete.
Oh my god, that shit is
Feels
fucking
like they're getting
good.
caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to
No, that's fucking Carl Sutton.
Because You prefer not to give
I mean, not
shot
Carlos,
here in the first
Courtney
half.
Sutherland off
If
fault.
you don't pick up the first down, guess what?
But nah, that nigga should have caught that shit. Should he not?
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. Finding Gabriel, complete. That one goes for 24 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a... And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They were looking for Marshall that time, and it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10. Following the interception, Cousins. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you put in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Trubisky on 1st down. Now Trubisky lost the football, and this belongs to the Vikings. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, and pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
Wide open receiver, complete. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop the clock.
I know. I'm
with
trying
24
not to.
seconds to go
0-3.
in this first half.
You need this game, Corey?
Yeah.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he'll go down at the 28. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He made his first attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. So we have, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
He blocked it.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. Now, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
Oh, my God. Game over.
So not only do they get the
oh my fucking God, I hate this
look
game.
At this field position. He almost took it the distance.
And the ability to
this nigga dove for the fucking ball. I didn't even press dive, bro. This nigga dove for the fucking ball. That shit is honestly, that shit is gay.
And that may have been one that just did.
They'll run with Cook.
Yep, and he scored. What the fuck, bro?
Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
Jonas Corey just choked.
Nah, we not gonna say I choked. My damn player dove for the fucking punt and missed the shit. I didn't even press nothing. I literally, that's the reason I don't press buttons, is because I know if you just don't press nothing, he'll catch it. This nigga caught the fucking ball.
So here are the Bears
I mean,
now as they get
it.
set for their first possession of the second half. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And a nice gain of 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And this is incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Bro, what the hell?
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Again, it's Trubisky. And this is caught. First catch by Brandon Marshall. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. And Marshall's got it. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
Bro, what the fuck? I can't stand Mr. Trubisky, bro. That nigga is so fucking big. It is ridiculous.
Both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big one?
Now Trubisky
and game's over for this nigga.
Well, the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Looking deep for Gabriel. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown.
3 minutes.
Flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline.
I mean, I'm 2 minutes left in the first.
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Did you caught that one?
Take the points and keep moving.
A check of the scoreboard there in the 3rd
It
and
was a pass
Baltimore. And the Ravens have opened things up there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL.
That's just that shit uncontrollable.
He dropped back 20 yards and then it's taking first 60.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
I told you, all he got is in damn crossing plays.
When you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Shit, hey, my eye.
2nd down, Cousins.
Whoa! That is the gayest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh my, that is.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves.
Nah, you tell me how that's not illegal touching.
Two-thirds of his passes, 10 for 15 so far.
That nigga literally ran out of bounds, came back in bounds, and caught the ball.
The wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Man, but they is fucking cheap.
2nd down.
That's crazy.
Cousins now on 2nd down. Got a man open. It's Ross.
You do got a damn UA,
and just shy of the 40.
I don't got my phone, bro.
He's got a 1st down. And we return welcoming you back to
man.
Minneapolis.
Oh, man.
A very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Cousins now to throw on 1st.
If you win, I'm gonna send a Bears picture in there.
Left side complete to Treadwell. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Bro, now this nigga is literally just catching bullshit now. It's like that shit don't even make sense.
How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are
That was a possession kick.
Nah, bro. The thing is, the ball not gonna split 2 people, and neither one of them gonna fucking touch the ball.
The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8.
Tackle a suspect.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be
You really
enough?
got 50 picks
Excellent
with a
question,
linebacker.
because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they?
I thought I heard you say you got 50.
Those will be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Well, just like Tom
the Bears
Brady.
offense now getting ready to take over. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because
all
when you
right,
score
Corey,
a
let's take
touchdown,
it
you have to go
slow.
over and look at the tablet and see what you did on
Long
the
drive
last
with a
drive.
touchdown.
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
One that got zombies now?
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it
Hey,
a gutsy
Corey.
type of throw. I think he looks at it as
Corey moving the ball
so
off
it's not
one
that
play.
big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Post
Partner,
route.
this is
Nope,
one of the
nope, nope.
best
You
routes
using it,
anyone
using
can
it.
have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. Again, it's Cohen.
I don't know what the fuck he
It's a
right now.
6-yard run. Leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up. Time for a break.
Joe, I don't need to hit that
We'll come
hole
back for
harder,
the
man.
electrifying
Okay.
That's fucking
conclusion
Tariq Cohen.
after this.
Oh, yeah, he little as fuck.
Yeah, nigga like 5'6", 120 pounds.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run forward with Howard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
That nigga come out full
And the guys do whatever it takes to have fresh legs late in the season nowadays, don't they? How about it?
Nope.
A crusher
I
there as
I
it's
threw an interception.
What the fuck?
Get there and pick it. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll
Corey.
be back deep in their own
Corey.
territory at the 2-yard line.
Corey, what the
Well, that's
fuck?
3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season of
December,
giving.
What the
right? It is
fuck
the
was
season
that?
of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
You really be choking dick.
Yeah, and then that nigga got an 80-yard run, so
46.
game over.
Oh my
So naturally
God.
they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
He threw the
After
ball on
penalty,
the
a
one
fresh set
dog.
of downs. It's 1st and 10. Cook following the penalty. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Joe Howard probably would
Now
have
the
fumbled,
Bears elected
but
to call
still,
a
run that
timeout
motherfucker.
defensively as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Oh God.
They pitch it out to Cook. He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Boy, you shit.
Listen to me. Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Now Cousins. Now look at this. They get the turnover.
I just maybe got a pick 6.
Picked off at the 35.
Maybe,
They're
man.
just shedding him off there.
He threw it and I picked it.
And the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball?
I know.
His quarterback and trust in his offense. Still, and then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
On first down, they run with Howard. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call
Oh
it.
my God,
7
boy,
yards
what's up
on
with the
first
juke
down,
moves?
that fits the bill.
Bro, them shits do not work.
Yo, you some shit. Yeah, they do work.
They go with Howard again.
It's a few times you could have
And
scored
he'll be
3
brought
moves.
down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well,
You got
you're
that nigga
leading
juke
in the
moves on the
fourth
toe.
quarter. That's not the outcome you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question.
Oh, face mask, let's
Having
go.
poise, this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Bro, Corey, you don't win this dog, bro.
Again, it's Howard.
I'm gonna
I
break
scored.
my damn TV.
I fucking scored, bro.
Late here in the
go.
final minutes of the fourth quarter. Now they can boot it
Bro, the
through
thing
on the
is,
always important
you've been
extra
running that
point,
motherfucker play
and
all
man,
game,
the
bro, and he
defense
keeps
has
doing
hold up there
he
into the
keep fucking
bargain.
up.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
He acting like when you don't put that nigga in motion, he don't know the play.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree
This
with
nigga
you.
threw
And
a
this is
pick.
where your preparation...
And I won.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
He threw another pick.
Yep.
He's picked off near his own 48.
That nigga is some
and his
shit.
guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard
Both of you niggas
line.
gave away the
The
game.
Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10. Trubisky with the
You
give.
better, why you ain't never the
He's
ball,
going to
nigga?
lose yardage here.
Well, get it
Now
first.
the Vikings are going to
Yeah, that's
stop
what
it
I'm
here
trying to
on
do. I'm trying to get a
defense
damn
with
first.
timeout. As they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. This is Howard on 2nd down. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. And another timeout called by the Vikings now. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Now the Bears will use their
bro.
3rd and
You need to
final
practice on
timeout.
juking.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Bears on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd down and 12. On the toss play, Howard. And he's got this down to the 35. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
He
And
is
that type of run makes for a
shitty.
better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Thanks, man.
Did you need somebody to
Good run by
lose?
Jordan Howard, and
No.
now another 1st and 10. Victory all but assured
Just
now
speed
as they
into it.
take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory.
Hey, Drew, you shitty as fuck, G. Yeah, he just joined the party. Drew.
Hey, Johnny, what was that room I need to go to again?
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility.
That nigga be
thinks
like,
we can do this.
hey,
Only
fool.
people who believe are right here in this
What's
room.
up?
And then you go on the road, band together, and get
Trying
it
to
done.
get that nigga Drew to talk.
So for Chicago,
Bro, good game, bro.
finished the
Why you
regular
throw away the
season
game,
at
bro?
11-5, and now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, this loss will mean they finish the season right at 500 at 8-8. But they've got better days in their future. Of that, you can be sure. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Yeah. Why you throw the ball though?
The thicker the pie, thicker the pie, thicker the bag. Meet them a buying, at least in a beamer. I'm buying, I'm kinda driving it fast. They were just hating cause they in the way, and I'm way up and made it. The mad, man in them baggins, I'm all in my bag. Well, I ain't holding around, just a little Merlin. Now the cutie, I don't give a. Tell me why I would on the rose bar couch in my bag. Bands in my denim. In my denim, she was trying to forward out, she don't give a.
Hey, Johnny, hey, what was that rim I need to that again? All right. So what? Who?
I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow, Joe chasing the check. I'm really gonna run up the money. I'm Carlos, really running the best. Car moving through these Ubers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these Ubers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Bigger the bag, bigger the
Shit.
beef,
The damn Packers finna